Well, that was good. There goes my phone. Was that my phone? No, that was my charger. Okay. Let's not throw everything over the ground, shall we? That might be a good idea. Everything up and running. Streams running. Music has been playing. Games running. Welcome back to Fantasy XIII 2 Randomiser. We are in Chapter 7, most of the way through Chapter 7 now. It's going to be a bit slow for the next bit, I think, because of the way our characters are set, but continuing as we do. The weekend is ahead of us. Time to relax, do a bit of fun, and had fun last night with Grandia Redux. Had fun earlier doing other things. Continue the fun over the weekend. Relax, forget about work, just play some games. So let's load it up, shall we, and play some games. We're pretty much done with Hope and Snow in this part, at least for the moment. Next bit is with Fang and Lightning, which is where it's going to slow down, because really the Fang and Lightning aren't exactly set up well, are they? You've got a couple of strength bits to get, a couple of magic, but really strength is all you're getting. Oh yeah, we're going to have a heck of a time with a upcoming boss, aren't we? Oh yeah, let's not think about that just yet, I suppose. Honestly, Lightning, I think we should gear you up for magic. Arrow and Fundaga and Ruin. Yeah. So let's switch that out for... Do I have a Wedding Glyph? I do. Excellent. I think we're also really low on actually, yeah, equip that. That's better magic if we were equipping you that way. I think I really should equip that Cain's Lance, even though I'm losing a bit of strength. That extra ATB might be useful now. Other than that, we're pretty much going straight forward, aren't we?
Your fight's right here.
Right, let's take out the Bombardier. Weak against physicals. Okay. If that's the case, continue those and we'll commando the Or we can just finish this fight, yeah. Not too bad. Really, we'll be switching a lot more later once we get skills. We're pretty much stuck with what we've got at the moment. I just tried the movement for.
If that's what it takes to catch us.
I just put my thumbs on the buttons for movement of. No, thank you. For Grandia Redux. No surprise there. Yeah, we'll take you on. Don't need to fight this, but there is a chest back there that I would like. What do you have for things? You trying to remember what Fang's got for Saboteur. Well, let's check it. Dishelga, okay. Thing about these is they're usually quite resistant to debuffs unless they're staggered, so yeah. Get some health back. What do we have? Oh, Weirding Glyph. That's actually not bad. You, we are definitely avoiding. We might be able to beat it, but I think I would prefer not to. There is also a chest at the back there, which we're going to avoid because it's guarded by a couple of those Orions.
Damn thing's still jammed. He can take care of himself. We'll just have to believe that. Hey, Fang. Hmm? The others are safe, right? If any of us got caught, they'd make an announcement.
Yeah, they would. They'd have to let everyone know that the big bad Lassie can't hurt them no more. These cocoon people, bunch of cowards and blowhards.
These cocoon people have spent centuries under Fal'Cie law, in constant fear of a Pulse invasion. If it weren't for Sarah, I'd have been out there too, hunting Lassie. Would have been nothing but targets to me.
Well, Grand Pulse is just as twisted. Cocoon's a floating nest of vipers, ready to strike. Or so I thought.
So, you became a Lassie to fight the Vipers. And destroying the nest is your... I mean, our focus now.
Until we woke up here, we'd been in crystal stasis. Which means we must have completed our first focus. Why can't I remember that part? My childhood's clear as day. But the one thing I need, it's just gone. Blank. Like an empty page. I reach for the memory, and nothing's there. Then there's my brand. It's all messed up. Vanille and me, we lost our past and our focus.
And now, you want to find them? Be a pulselessy? An enemy of Cocoon?
Pulse and Cocoon can rot for all I care. If I don't figure out our focus soon, Vanille's gonna be a Seath. I'll tear down the sky if it'll save her.
So, a few enemies, a bit more backstory about Fang. Let's move on. And yeah.
As if there was any doubt.
Yeah, so that up there is guarded by both of these, and I would prefer not to actually fight two of them, so I'm just going to avoid that chest. There's... It might have something useful, it might not. With how it's randomized, who knows?
Call me Light.
Did you see Vanille's brand?
No.
No, huh? Want to know how long until it's Seath City? Just look at your brand. You start getting more arrows, and then finally an eye. Once it opens all the way, you're done. Let's have a look. Don't be shy.
Okay.
Nowhere near. You got time. Still, you never know. Some people, doesn't take so long. You get a nasty shock, it can speed up the process. Vanille's brand must be pretty far along by now. I gotta save her and get her home.
To Pulse, you mean?
To Gran Pulse. I hear that the Sanctum prevents people from leaving Cocoon. I'd like to see him try and stop me.
So, that's your plan. Wish I had one. Without Sarah, without a future, there's nothing to plan for. There's no way out of this mess, and no way to fight it. I'm stuck trading blows with the Sanctum, but that's no plan. Even if we topple the government, where's that leave us? With nothing to fight for, I might as well be dead.
Your sister. You've got plenty to fight for. Think about it. Don't you want to see Sarah after she wakes up? That's your future right there. All you gotta do is survive. It's simple.
Right. Snow.
They found him.
hope.
Transfer request will not be granted. Violators will be treated as enemy combatants. I repeat, this is a SciComm announcement.
So a bit about the brands as well. How they're pretty much sentient on you, strangely enough. The more stress you have, as well as just over time, they will open up and see. And as Fang said, they are that. Some people don't take so long. If you think about the, let's not die in this fight, shall we? In the beginning of the game, when we first saw thieves in the just before we faced Anima, the thing that the people that they turned from weren't there that long. We've had a lot more time since then, so different people, different amounts of time that it will take for the thief transformation to actually happen. Power Glove is nice, and we'll be seeing a lot more about that sort of thing later on. We're going to avoid this one because it's got an Orion in. We're also going to see there's also a few more clues about that, what happens with that. Before Lightning had her run in with Odin, she had no arrows. After that, she actually had one, and so that was the stress of that, and what caused Odin to come out, which caused an arrow to appear on that and speed it along a little bit more. We're also going to avoid the next fight because it's got a behemoth and a bazooka. I would rather not. Okay, so this is what I'm dealing with in the next fight after this. Actually, looking at it right now doesn't matter. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just going past you.
must be light. Hey,
Why'd you save me?
I was asked to keep you safe. By lightning. And by Nora. I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. I put her in danger. I know that. Let me make things right.
You told me before that you couldn't.
And that words were useless and a lot of other things I shouldn't have said. Like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to set things straight. So I didn't. I thought if I couldn't make up for it, then all the apologies in the world wouldn't mean a thing. So I decided I had to find a way to pay for it first, before I'd even have the right to say sorry. But it's like you said. I was using that as an excuse so I could run from my own guilt. And that hit home. Oh. Look, Hope. I know what happened was my fault. I don't deny it, and I am sorry. Here. That's lights, isn't it?
Why'd you...
That knife was a present from Sarah. To keep her safe. She trusted you with something that important. You should be the one to carry it. I'll find a way to make things better. Just give me time. If nothing I do is good enough, then I'll take any punishment you want to dish out.
She's gone, Snow. You can take the blame, but it won't bring her back.
I'm sorry.
I knew it all along. I knew it, but... I had to blame someone. I had to. I needed a reason to keep on fighting.
It wasn't someone's fault. It was mine. Take it out on me. And keep yourself alive until you do. I have to keep going. Look at that. You don't even need any help. You're all right. That's good to see. Just let me catch my breath.
It's back.
Always the hero. You want to die? You can't. I won't let you.
Yeah, Hope versus this thing. Do you have Libra? You do not, do you? Okay, just attack the thing. We can't actually win this fight. We're not going to even try to win this fight. I'm just wanting to sort of stay alive to get some intel on it. Because I sort of want to know at least, well, I know how much health it has now. Its chain resistance, its stagger point, and if I can get to where its thunder is shown up, that'll be great, but I don't think we're going to get that much. No. That fight is, it's either Hope dies or you just last long enough. until
Snow. He's okay.
these two turn up.
Sure you're up to this? Thing'll never know what hit it.
Do I have lever on? No, I have Quake. 608,000. What do I have here? Okay, we're going to retry. Because this one we're going to use some actually we can't use some, I don't think. Anyways, things we do need to do is actually set these up. So Commando, medic. Unfortunately, we don't have provoke, so really we don't have a lot here. Right, start on that, move to that one. We will be going to, I think we'll be switching between these. Actually, no, we're going to go to that, I think. See if we can land Defaith. No, Deshelga. And in peril. So that would be good. Sentinel, medic. Okay, let's see how this goes. Would like to use some shrouds, but it's just not possible in this.
Sure you're up to this? Thing'll never know what hit it.
Okay. It's not... Okay, get some health back. Let's get Imperil on. Good. That both on. One more set of cures. Go. Diversity. Blitz the Boots, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Where's that? I didn't put. That's not good. I need this thing up in the air. Okay, that'll work for the moment. I need these Fundagas to happen, kids. Okay. Okay, who are you targeting? Okay, that works.
This'll be fun. Thanks. Out of my way! Shield! Don't get predictable. Time for a change. Come on, man. Don't wanna lose, do ya? Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, you're targeting there, so let's see if we can knock you out of this. Okay, that's sort of expected. Sort of running the clock here, hoping I'm successful here. Oh, thank you. Whew. Yeah, I was sort of hoping I would get that through that. Once I got that stagger, it was just shoot and hope, and hope. Yeah. Normally you would have something that would distract the pinpoint beam onto Fang, and with provoke or challenge, either one works, so that she and then you heal her while doing that. But I didn't have that, so I had to be a little bit more risky. I'm glad it worked.
Operation Nora didn't work out. Oh, my.
You'll be okay. I'll keep you safe.
Lightning. Me too. I mean, at least I'll try. I'll try to watch out for you two.
Don't forget about this one.
That one'll be all right. He's too stubborn to die.
Knowing you'll always be welcome, no matter how much has changed. That's what having a home is all about.
That fight is usually the first of the interesting ones that you're going to be coming up against in the game. I mean, because, especially in the randomizer, because you don't really have a lot, and it can kill you very, very easily. Okay, let's finish that up so we know where we're going from that. and welcome Hope home.
Hope.
Mom's gone.
Nora.
Dad, I know. I'll be in my room. We're gonna rest up. Then we'll leave. If they find out you're sheltering Lassie, they'll...
Huh? You're my son. This is your home. My son.
Now for an update on the situation in Palampolum. The Lassie continue their desperate flight, and the military has now launched an all-out campaign to eliminate them. In the event you must leave your home, please follow the instructions broadcast on this channel.
Must be the kid's family.
Roughly 2,500 civilians believed to have come in contact with the Lassie are now being held in quarantine by the Sanctum. Our latest Instapoll has shown a vast majority in favor of the immediate purging of these individuals, believing their treatment...
Lay down.
All right. See, you took the kid's toy away.
He gave it back to me. Said he didn't need it anymore.
Go figure.
It was too much. What happened to Sarah? All I could think about was, what could I have done? I hated myself for not trusting her. It hurt too much. I couldn't face it. Look, Snow. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
For what?
Everything.
If you told me your real name, I suppose I could.
Have Sarah tell you. When she comes back.
Deal.
My dad said he'd like to see you guys. He wants to talk.
The blame is mine. I couldn't save her.
If it wasn't for Snow, I wouldn't be here right now.
Snow. Did Nora... Did she say anything to you?
Hope. She said to get him home.
And that's exactly what you've done. Face to face like this, it's hard to believe you're all dangerous fugitives. But the entire world is scared to death of you, Lassie. No, not even just you. People who've helped you, bumped into you. Sometimes it's even just people who've walked by one of you. They think they're tainted and want every one of them purged.
The Sanctum's a puppet of the Foul Sea. To them, our lives don't mean anything at all. We'll stop this. Take down the Sanctum and save Cocoon.
You've thought that through? If Lassie take down the Sanctum, fear of Pulse will only get worse. It won't stop at fear. People will take up arms and stand against you. Can you imagine it? The rampant violence.
When the government's control is gone, the citizens will revolt.
So what then? We're supposed to just smile and eat a bullet? That means you too.
I know I'm part of this. I'm on your side of the fence. Harbor of Lassie and a public enemy.
Coming here was a bad idea.
This is your home. We're all here. Let's figure this out together. Huh?
Heads up!
No!
Hope! In the back!
You're not ready for this. I'll stay here. Snow, help my dad.
Come on.
Ah!
And we now have control of Lightning again as the team leader, which is fine. It's thunder it up. Wow, actually, those aerial snipers. Oh, they're weak to they're immune to electric. Okay. That's fine, Snow will finish them off with Blizzard and... No, he doesn't have Faraga, does he? That's Saz. Is it Saz or is it Vanille? Okay, paradigms, well actually abilities. It is the Shelga you've got, okay. Things we need then. Commando, Commando. That's fine. Okay. You need to go back to the power glove. And that. There are two well, there's going to be 3 fights in this little area that we've got, but you're going to, just before that, we're going to change you to the weirding glyph. You've got a weirding glyph, which is good.
If we barricade ourselves in here, they're not gonna just give up and go away.
Really? I would never have guessed that, Fang.
Shouldn't we be making tracks out of here?
We will. All we need to do is just go to that, interact with the circle just to our right, but there are 2 chests in here that I want first.
Try this on for size. Try this on for size.
That group was guarding this one back here. You can't actually get this unless they're dead, so that's picked up that one, and this group here is hiding this one there. You might notice that the ones that I just fought are now back, so I am going to need to fight them again to get out of this little section of the game. That's just a sturdy bone and a tungsten bracelet here. But once we fight this, the ones that we just fought are going to be back as well. So they're infinitely respawning. So we could get a lot of CP here. Not that we've got a place to actually use it. We're actually quite full, and we're going to get more later, so no point. Yeah, there's possible spoils as well, but yeah. Right, weirding glyph. You've got a weirding glyph. You've got the power glove. Excellent. Don't know why I'm going into the Crystarium. I want that one to start off with. Commando Zab Rav. No, I want that one to start off with. Move to this one if we take a bit of damage, which we will. And this one's for later. Yeah, okay.
Is it over? Are they?
They're fine. Your son's a tough kid.
Who ordered the battalion?
They'll take out the whole building next.
Dad!
Oh! Thank goodness. Are you hurt?
No. How about you?
Still in one piece.
My turn.
Don't shoot! I'll show you what a Lassie looks like! Me! I'm a Lassie! Surprised? Expected some kind of monster? I'm flesh and blood, like you! An ordinary citizen of Cocoon! Don't you get it? This has been our home our whole lives! How could we even think about destroying it? We want to protect this place just as much as you!
He's on our side? I don't see what he's lying. What if he's told me it's a trick?
You must be Snowvillians. Yag Rosh, Psychom Division. I understand your plight. However, the Pulse threat is not so easily dismissed. The very existence of Ulysses puts every last one of us in danger. Tell me, do you really think your life is worth more than the lives of millions of Cocoon citizens? I do not. And so, it falls to me to order your execution. It's that simple. It is my responsibility to see you put down. Your lives are forfeit.
Oh, cut the crap! You want Lassie? Then kill Lassie! Why do other people have to die? The purge has got to stop!
Do you think we want to purge our own people? If any trace of Pulse remains, the populace will erupt into chaos. Without sacrifice, without the purge, Cocoon will die. Who fired? I gave no order! No!
Go back!
We're leaving. Hope, tie up your dad. We threatened you and forced you to help us. Got it?
There must be something
Do
else.
what she says. I can't let you get dragged into this. I want to stay here, but there's no place for Lassie. I'm going with the others. We'll survive somehow. I promise you that. Dad, hate to run out on you.
You're not running! This is not running away. You've made a choice. You'll survive and do what needs to be done.
You mean... complete my focus?
Don't you worry about that. You make the choice.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh yeah, now we need to fight that thing.
Our turn, hero.
What? I can handle a little gas.
Catch your breath. I'll throw in some hits for you.
Okay, things we need to do right now. Heal. And attack the port side turrets. Also, you need to be attacking. Yeah, you have... Ruin, that's fine and all. But we actually need... Wow, everything is immune to that. Okay. No, not that. I want that. Everything. Lightning is able to actually just fire her gun blade just with attacks on this thing, and that's what we're going to do. I think we need to heal up first. Let Fang continue the attacking. Just hope that she doesn't go on after the main body, because that really is useless at the moment. Okay, no, she's attacking the turret. Excellent. Hopefully she continues that. Okay, now she's attacking the port side hull. Okay, that's that one down.
You are surrounded.
Now, even though Fang doesn't have Ruin as a skill, she gets it automatically for this fight, which is why I gave her the Weirding Glyph, since Ruin is magic based, and since I can attack with Lightning's gun, that's why she's got the power bracelet. You might notice the life bar on this is down to under 200,000. Yeah, every part that we kill actually does damage to the main body. So, things have done pretty well so far. I'm just waiting for one more thing to actually happen now. Because this fight could last a while if it just kept on like this. It's not going to. Because the Havoc Sky Tank will change its mode in a moment. Once we get it to a certain threshold.
Nowhere to run,
Heal that off, Hope.
Follow my lead. Take this. Try this on the top.
Okay, now it's going back.
You're going down.
What it does now is it has gone into a different mode. Once it's fired, all these stats will change. Actually, now they've changed. You can be slowed down, but that's it. Everything else is normal. Honestly, we just, yeah.
Try this on the top.
It's only got one skill now, which is for it to use the main cannon like it's doing right now. It's very slow firing. So we should kill it before it goes off I think by the third time. Yeah. But that's it. Take out its guns, let it, which will damage the main body. Get the main body down to a certain threshold so it gets weakened and only changes to its main gun, which fires slowly, and the rest is sort of easy. Growth Egg, which we know isn't really helpful for us, and Plateus's Workshop, which is a new shop, and extra Crystarium so we can expand even further. Wait, there's another one. We have to go through this again.
Again? There's no end to these guys.
Hey, you Fang. Need a ride?
Don't get cute. Right, let's move it.
Take care, Dad.
When it comes to home and family, we never keep either as close as we should. Whoever stops to think that this time could be the last?
And that is the end of Chapter 7. So we've caught up on those 4. How about the other 2 that we've been playing with? What about Saz and Vanille? Oh right, they went to the fun fair.
Seasick?
No, I'm fine.
Okay then.
Right, new merchandise is available, and we've got a lot of things that we can do here. Scourge is nice. Power chain is actually really good for commando at the start of a fight. Kurska, not too bad. Ah, Spike Strike. And Veil. Veil's actually quite nice as well. So let's grab Spark Strike. Scourge. Grab Power Chain as well. And then it really doesn't matter which else we get, does it? So yeah, let's work on our way over to Vale. How about you, Vanille? Do you get anything useful? Yes, Dispel is absolutely amazing. Daze is quite good as well. Reprieve can be useful. Fundara isn't really that useful, and I think I'm actually going to skip that, since we've got Fundarga. We know Fundarga's 1, Fundara's 2. I think we can safely skip that, because there's nothing else that leads on from that. You get haste as well. Yeah, you really don't have a lot of skills, do you? Although Saz in comparison, Bizarra, Faraga and Arrows. Spark Strike's free. That's a pity. Yeah, Saz is looking okay. Vanille. Yeah, you've only got Blizzara and Aroga. Actually, Fundara sound looks tempting. Dispel being 4. Sort of hoping that to be 1 or 2. Yeah, right now Vanille isn't looking good for later on, because She hasn't got a lot, and they're all pretty high cost. Well, these are the only two that she's got which are sort of lowish. Let's have a look at the shops and see what is up for grabs. Potions are cheap. Not that they're much. They only heal 150 for all party each time. I'll take 10 Phoenix Downs for the moment. Ifasol was really expensive, but I won't be buying many of those anyway. Deceptor Souls, not too bad. Okay, so Nirvanas are available now. That's the one I've got, which is really expensive, which is good for me, I suppose. And nothing stands out there. I've only got 2 adamant bangles and 1 Wurzites. Normally at this point I've got about 5 adamant bangles. Oh well. 3 power gloves, that's good. I can... Am I going to sell things yet? Nah. Plenty of weirding glyphs. Okay, says you need a power glove, and you're also going to take the shaman's mark. You're going to take the wedding glyph, and we're going to move on. Obviously we're not going to go through that crowd, so we're going to have to go around the long way. So let's go into another cutscene now that we're here.
Not a lot of security. For these people, the Lassie panic must still seem like a world away. Huh. Oh, hey. Looks like they're putting Eidolons on parade. Starting soon. What do you say? Go check it out.
Sure. Huh? We interrupt this program to bring you a breaking news update. The Lassie who surfaced in Palapulum and attacked the city's citizens are still on the run from authorities. Sanctum soldiers are tracking their location, but have yet to engage the fugitives. The presence of hostages has been confirmed.
What's wrong?
It's her.
Yep. Looks like the army finally found him.
Hostages? They should just blow them away with the Lassie.
They're all infected by Pulse or something by now anyway.
The parade's about to start. Come on, let's go.
A distraction is sort of needed right now for Vanille. So,
Sure, everybody's fine, right?
Well, we know they're right, but but you sort of don't, do you? Yeah, let's get distracted in.
Hey, loosen up. Gotta make the most of this. Right?
I knew we'd be saying goodbye soon. Better to do it with a smile. The Pompous Sancta Parade, a pageant commemorating the war between Cocoon and Pulse.
The show is starting. Look.
It's party time, little lady.
With pulse-born spite and savage might, I will destroy Cocoon!
Here comes the attack from Pulse.
With trusty blade and Falsey's aid, I will defend Cocoon! To battle! You dare oppose me? I will fulfill my focus!
Ragnarok!
Falsey grant me strength!
Sometimes I had to wonder, could our deaths have brought back peace?
What you do next, little lady?
I'll let you decide. Just keep on smiling.
I know. A Nautilus Park Day. With Sags.
Yeah, but should we really be playing around?
Forget about that heavy stuff for a while. And maybe this will just fade away.
Okay.
Great. Let's roll.
So, appearances in that from a number of different actual Eidolons.
This is the City of Dreams?
We had the Carbuncle, the actual Eidolon version, not the Falsey one that we saw before. We had Ifrit, we had Ramu, had Siren at the very beginning with the harp. So yeah, lots of ones that we wouldn't have seen in our possession at least. We've got some other Eidolons coming our way.
What's in Nautilus Park anyway?
It's a huge amusement park built by the Sanctum. Bet they never expected to see visitors.
So, is this place special?
I promised Dodge I was gonna bring him someday. Hope I can at least tell him about it.
You'll get the chance.
Maybe. I do know where they're keeping him.
Can I come with you?
Sure. More the merrier. What about you? You got someone special out there?
Special? No.
Really? Now that is kind of sad.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm kidding. I didn't mean to upset you.
Well, I'm just fine, thank you. I wanted to tell him everything, but I couldn't. Not until the time was right.
Oh no, I forgot to buy.
Ooh, they're so tiny. Are we allowed to pet them?
Look at these woolly little things. I just want to squeeze them till they pop.
Sheep. Well, actually, I think they're... I'm not completely sure what they're called. Woolens or something like that? But while they're here, so are a little bit of a mainstay of the FF in the Final Fantasy series.
That's Chocobo, isn't it?
That is indeed Chocobo.
Somebody's excited.
Yeah. Hey, you can make some new friends.
Dodge is crazy about chocobos. Really wanted to come here.
Let's look around.
Indeed. And in we go.
But before we do that, we turn around because over here there's a chest.
Just like the real thing. I saw this one at the parade. Hello. How you doing? They look like they're old buddies, huh?
Let's move on. Chocobos. Chocobos. Everywhere. And one getting around.
Smell. Glad I don't work here.
The smell reminded me of home. The wilderness of Pulse.
Hey, come back here.
The one that gets around? A Choco Chick. hasn't gone too far. Nah. Currently in the middle of all these.
Did we always sell these toys?
Well, you got plenty of them. The thing we want though is the one on the counter.
Be around here.
Now playing on the fountain. And finally, making some friends. I think that's a mini game in some way, and it does change the contents of this, but it's really hard not to go to where it just Choco Chick is and just go through them all. Holy water, yay. But you do need to go through that, otherwise this area, this way is blocked. So let's move forward. Do I need to save? Nah, we're good.
Part of the gang already.
Always good to be among friends.
The fun times are doubled, and your worries feel far away.
And nothing ever seems as scary when you have someone to share it with.
Yep. You're still number one, of course.
Of course. Thanks, Vanille. Now, when I see Dodge, I can tell him about the chocobos. He's being held by the military.
Psychom, you mean?
Yeah, since he's a cocoon Lassie. They're running tests. They're trying to figure out his focus. I'm turning myself in.
Huh?
I know they execute Lassie, but hey, they're not total monsters. They'll listen to a final request. They'll have to. Before the end, I want to talk to Dodge one last time. I want to tell him about these chocobos. I want to tell him about everything I've seen.
But wait, Sass!
Listen, I don't want you to worry. You're not part of this. You'll have plenty of time to split before I surrender.
That's not what I meant.
I'm sorry, Vanille. I'm tired of all this running.
But you can't. What about Dodge? It's a Lassie because of someone from Pulse. You can't give up without getting revenge. I know who it is. I know who's responsible for the accident. The accident at Uriday.
Then tell me!
The Lassie who ruined your life was...
Soldier! soldiers? Where'd they come from? Get out of here, Vanille! No place left to run.
No, indeed, no place left to run. So let's not run. I didn't change. Paradigms, did I? Let's actually fix that now. Ultra compact, not too bad. Still want to see a lot of those. Wait. That's what I had before. They haven't changed. They haven't reset them. Okay, I'm certainly not complaining. Orions are here. We shouldn't have as much of a problem with this group because we do have a lot of damage available on these. Yeah, not a problem at all. New mechanoloids. These are the Zwerg Metro droids. They're not really that tough. Actually, these are pretty easy. They're dead. So if 2 can't beat me, yeah, I don't know what 1's meant to be doing. Vanille, would you please? Thank you. $200 CP for that. That's actually pretty ridiculous. Ah, Libroscopes. Good. We're going to need a few of those. Since we don't have really much access to Libra, I would like some Libroscopes which do the same thing. You have Quake, didn't you? Yeah, you have Quake. You've got Libra, which we can't use at the moment because we don't have you actually in the team. Well, we don't have you as the leader of the team. Plus, with summon being 5, having Libroscopes is actually pretty good. Libra only affects one target as well. Libroscopes affects everyone and that you're fighting against, so there is that update. There is that improvement for the item. This chest over here has been defended by one of these, which we're actually going to get an initiative on because it wasn't ready.
Time for a second win.
Anything good? A little bit of money. Way we need to go is to the right, but we've got one more chest over here which is guarded by 5 Zwerg Metro droids. Vanille, would you please Araga? No, you're Blazara. That would have been a great time for an Araga. But yeah. Actually, do they halve that? Not sure. Weirding glyph. Actually, yes, please. We're going to give that to you. Paradigms. We're going to start off with this. What actual synergist skills do you have, Saz? Nothing that really affects us here. Okay. Yeah, we're going to start with Undermine. Because we would like you to put poison on this thing, if possible. Actually, daze. Ooh, daze the one I'm thinking of. No, it's just stun. No, the one I'm thinking of is pain. Oh, that's a pity. If we had pain and it was this thing susceptible to it, we would have had an easy win. But we don't have that, so let's see what this is like. Do I have any antidotes? I might need them actually. I do not. Oh well. Good. Poison's on. Vanille. Start doing some damage. Really? You're doing this already? Keep going anyway? Yeah, keep going anyway. On a bit of a clock, but honestly, this thing, the Midnight Reaper, isn't too bad of a fight as long as you can lock it down, which we have been able to do. And the Motherlode, which is another shop for us.
Daddy, I found you.
Huh?
Daddy, got you.
Dodge, why are you here?
Because you promised.
But how did you get here?
Dodge! Wait! Come back! Dodge! Not you. Not you, Dodge.
The capture of undesirables. It seems that was your son's focus. Dodge fulfilled it admirably and served Cocoon in the process. You should be proud of him. Mr. Catsroy. Dodge was a great help. He could sense power of Pulse origin. That let us monitor you. Words can't express our gratitude. The data he provided on enemyless sea was invaluable. And speaking of gratitude, we enhanced the surveillance footage from the energy plant.
Come back?
Those are the pulseless sea behind what happened.
We got close to a cocoon Fal'Cie.
The picture's a
Might
little
trigger
grainy,
something.
but I'm sure you recognize that one.
Hopeless. I can't
You've spent
remember
so much time together.
Fang, let's go. What's our focus even matter?
What's it matter? You want to be a monster?
I just...
Keep your chin up. We know the part that matters. Right? We are enemies of Cocoon. Know what I say? Play the part and raise some hell. Might jumpstart our memories.
What?
The Fal'Cie. Let's smash it.
Who are you? Huh?
Let me heal.
Yes, that young lady's terrorist assault at Uriday Gorge is the reason Dodge was made a l'Cie. Ironic, isn't it? The very girl you're protecting is the one who stole your son.
Shall we finish the job? Or would you prefer to?
Colonel Labat, what now?
Follow them and observe. How often do Lucy kill their own?
It's actually a little bit of a debate on what happens when Lucy complete their focus and get crystallized. You might notice there's a big difference between Daj and Sarah and their crystallization, and it all depends on the one that branded them as well. So there is that. As for if he's dead or it's in stasis, it's a little bit of both, essentially, I would say. It's sort of difficult to say, but yeah, it's a little bit of both. For all intents and purposes, they could just be like that forever. But we also know that Vanille and Fang have woken up, so the stasis part sort of is there as well. So all I can say is it's a bit of both, in my own opinion. What it is officially, who knows? But Vanille has disappeared, Fang is gone. Will we see him again in the story? Well, I can't exactly say without spoiling things. But we can actually go back, even though Vanille isn't there. We could go to the save point. We could actually fight some things which are there, but we don't want to. Saz is on his own, and yeah. So we're just going to move forward. And continue.
Did I even try to run? What was waiting wasn't something I could change.
You are cold-blooded. Lying so people would trust you. Using them as shields. How many you gotta drag down with you? A coward and a killer. The people you use don't get to live. Why should you? Tired of living with guilt? Then die with it. Vanille.
My name is Herbadia Vanille. I'm a Lassie from Grand Pulse. And to everyone on Cocoon, evil. Shoot me for your son.
Don't you even! You think you die, and that's that? You think you die and everything will be sugar and rainbows?
Then what can I do?
What do you want from me? If I can't live or die, what do you want me to do?
Don't ask me. You figure it out.
I don't know!
Neither do I. It's over. There's nothing to do. Shooting you won't help. Neither will living.
Do your worst, you freak!
It's not over.
Okay, fine. You want me? Come and get me!
Brunhilde. You were here for Saz. And you're going to put the new one on him. Yes. So, when a person is branded by a fal'Cie, they do receive a focus. When they fulfill that focus, they become a crystal. However, if they do not, they become a thief, or essentially what is just a walking monster that is still subconsciously trying to fulfill that focus. It's the only thing that's on their mind. Nothing else matters except that focus. It's still there. They just can't do anything else to become essentially twisted monsters on that one purpose. The thief that we faced earlier in the game, in the first area, their focus was simply to actually I'm pretty certain it was just to defeat us who were going in there. I think that was the only thing. They failed, they became and they became thief to actually continue that, or something like that. I don't know exactly the things. So yeah, focuses is basically a task that has to be done no matter the cost. The difference between a fal'Cie and a l'Cie, fal'Cies are essentially a step up from well, a step down from what is classed as the gods of this. They were created by the gods to oversee a Cocoon and Grand Pulse, the two halves of this world. l'Cie are what the fal'Cie create or choose to do certain tasks that they need fulfilling, which can be pretty much in the spectrum of absolutely anything. Get them tea, or go assassinate the entire world. There you go. There's the spectrum. So that's sort of the things. fal'Cie are also completely mechanical. That just want to let that out as well. fal'Cie are almost completely mechanical. They are living machines. The anima, as we faced earlier, was a living machine. The fal'Cie that we've seen, so Carbuncle, the one in the backstory with Vanille, all living machines for a purpose. Their purpose is the life and sustain of Grand Pulse and Cocoon. And yes, the Fal'Cie can enslave people and make them l'Cie whenever they want. The Fal'Cie are creations made by the gods of this game to do essentially what to caretake the place while they moved on. Alright, Brunhilde has now doomed. Essentially the same rules apply on this. Brunhilde does gain Geschock drive better when synergy skills are used, when inflicted with status elements, even though she doesn't really get too many of those. Building the stagger gauge, those are the best free to deal with that. So we're going to be focusing on building the stagger gauge because that's really the best way to deal with it. And as long as she doesn't absorb fire, this should be fine. She looks fiery, she is sort of meant to be resistant to fire. She isn't resistant to fire in the randomizer sometimes. One more set of Faragas and we're done. And that's one more Eidolon. So we've had a horse.
That's right. Let's do it.
We've had a motorcycle. Let's have a car. Yeah, everything in this game, I like to call this game Fold-in Fantasy XIII, because literally everything seems to fold into another form. Every single weapon that we use folds into another form, or for when you're out of combat it folds up. Every single Eidolon folds into another form through Geschock mode. So yeah, I like to call it Fold-in Fantasy XIII. And Saz gets an ATB a segment. That puts him up to 5, which is really good for him.
Things can be excused. Shooting kids ain't one.
Kindness like his, you don't forget.
Enough is enough.
Do be careful with those. For every task, there's a perfect tool.
All of Cocoon was against us. With us dead, they were sure everything would go back. Back to the way it was before.
Pretty short chapter, chapter 8. Mostly focuses on Vernil and Cez. Obviously, we're just about to switch over to the others. What are they up to?
There she is, the Palamisia, pride of the Sanctum Skyfleet. This mighty flagship currently serves as a prison for the Lassie apprehended in Nautilus. The Lassie will face official sentencing upon the convoy's arrival in the capital.
So what's with the freak show?
So the Primarch can stand in judgment of the villainous Lassie, with their execution as the climax. The people will cheer their demise, and Fal'Cie Dominion will be undisputed.
All part of the plan.
Yes, but it also presents an opportunity.
In a display of unwavering dedication to duty, the Primarch himself has boarded the Palamisia and focused his personal attention on resolving the Pulse crisis.
They're baiting us, trying to draw us out.
Bait, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Here are your friends. Come and get them.
Well, if they're daring us to mount a rescue, I'll take that action. All in.
Alrighty, bets are on the table. We leave when you're ready. I'll be standing by.
So, let's see what these guys got. I see a accessory node. That is going to be helpful. The Protector could be helpful later. You don't have Saboteur yet. Well, I think the easy one for you is really just go after that accessory node. What have you got available? Kurska? Might be useful later. Fringe Ward. Going to need that if you're in the party later. Thunder. Haste. And you get Pain. Okay, bunch of good skills there. You get Poison as well. Counter, that's Sentinel skill, and Sloga. Ready? Let's just grab all these skills. Do I need Thunder on you? You've got Fundarga. So really, I don't want you having Thunder. You having Thundara is a little bit beyond what I want anyway. I just want Thundaga, but so we're going to avoid Thunder for you, at least for possibly ever. Who knows? Power chain for you, that could be useful. No skills at all. ATB level, that's the first one we're getting. And no skills. Ooh. Not getting much there, are you, Fang? Snow, Libra, yeah, we do want that. Barfire, not so much. No skills. Fandaga for you as well. You're coming along as a really decent Ravager. Well, you got fire. You're gonna have. Yeah, you've got Fire, Thundaga, Blizzara. Interesting options for later. Lightning looks like she's going to get a whole lot of hit points at the end of all of her tree, so that is going to be excellent. Fang's looking a little bit low at the moment, but she is a little bit behind because she doesn't get she was lacking behind on CP before, so we'll see what happens when we're at a point where everything is equal again. Ooh, Deep Protector is 5. That's not good. You're looking okay, Hope, but your skills are looking very expensive. You just haven't got almost anything yet, Fang. You're going to be late loaded on almost all of your skills, aren't you? But Snow is looking pretty decent on that, especially as a magical user. Faraga, Blizzara, Thundaga, Aqua Strike, and Ruin. We can get attack as well later. That covers a lot of things. What else do I need? You really don't need any health items, do you? So shall we double up on power? could do. You're not going to be in the next part. Oh, and yeah, you had a thing, so yeah, you've actually got low hit points. That's yeah, let's go Weirding Glyph and Power Glove. You're going to have the Power Glove. You've got the Weirding Glyph. Okay, that's good, looking good. Yeah. You might think, well, why are you doing that? And well, we're just about to go into battle, and I know who we're using. Snow is not part of that.
There's no turning back. You sure you're ready?
We've got Lightning Fang and Hope for this next bit.
Back here is a Psycom vessel. It'll deliver you to the Palamecia.
Oh, we're cargo now?
A parting gift to our rotting government. Take those Psycom guys apart.
And we're supposed to take on all of them? I think the whole division's on board.
I don't care how many lackeys they've got. Bring them on. Vanille's in there.
I'm sure she's fine. Vanille's tougher than I could ever be.
Hope, are you scared?
Yeah, I'm terrified. But I'll be okay. Because I have you, and this guy, and Fang. We're all in this mess. We gotta stick together.
Right. Enough with the bonding. It's go time.
What do you mean, this guy?
We didn't expect to see you here in person, Your Eminence.
This crisis threatens the entirety of Cocoon, my child. You agree that standing at the fore is a leader's charge?
Wholeheartedly.
It also affords a splendid view of the impending execution.
What's the holdup?
Stand by. Verifying identification code.
You let me land this bird or I'll crash her into your ass. Code verified. You're free to dock. About damn time. All clear. Welcome aboard.
Code red, repeat. Code red. Attention all crew, this is not a drill. Code red.
All right. Let's tear him up.
We're here for Vanille and Saz. Stay focused.
So let's go get Vanille and Saz. And wreck up the place as well. Might as well do that. Weak against new enemies, Psycom Raiders, Infiltrators. Don't see if they're weak against Thunder yet, but we'll get that in a moment, I guess. You normal.
kidding. So where to?
Right up there.
That's great and all, but they're in front of us.
Don't remember inviting you.
And I didn't check the new shop, did I? And we've got a few upgrades anyway. Save the Queen for Snow. Improved counter isn't bad, I guess. Just added Rigels for that one. Nothing useful. Fang, you've got a few hit things here. Kane's Lance for Siphon Boost. Huh? The Heretics Excalibur, it is the one that I had before, which hasn't got anything, which isn't great, but the stats on it are looking really good, and this is cheap. I could wait until I just in case I find one. Wozite's bangles are actually quite cheap as well. Oh, 288,000 for one of those is really good. I don't need to buy Wozite's bangles yet, but I will do later, so having those at that price, yeah, I like that. You know what? I'm going to buy this. It's just a flat out upgrade. I'm not using the improved counter for the other part, so let's just get these sassy increases. Even if I find one later, we'll just have to deal with that.
You know what to do.
Infiltrators are weak against thunder. Well, it definitely sucks to be them. Because thunder is something I'm bringing in spades. So let's go up and then we'll have our break since it's at 2 hours and 20 minutes.
I get the feeling I'm missing something.
The fact that we're in the air, that might be a big thing. Especially, yeah, something bad, especially when we go this way and have to, well, we're outside, we're in the air. These are some very thin walkways with no guardrails.
We'll find another route.
Way ahead of you. See that?
Let's go.
So this is the place where we're going to stand and have our break, because We needed some fresh air. So 20 minutes, I'll be back and we will continue and we'll go and see if we can save Saz and Vinyl. See you soon. Absolutely correct, Carly. Who knows what the vision might be? Who knows what the focus might be? And that focus has to keep going. Yeah, you may get turned into a zombie, into a thief, but that vision and that focus does not go away even after that. They are still bound by that focus, and they will still continue to do it, even unknowing as they are, and unthinking as they are after that, after becoming thieves. Good morning, and good to see you. Hope you're enjoying. Yeah, welcome to Final Fantasy XIII Randomiser. Old Randomiser, randomising as much as possible. Just had my break, so we've got another 2 hours and 20 minutes of seeing how far we can get. Not doing too badly so far. Randomisation was really good in our favour early on. It's bounced back a bit. We haven't really got great options at the moment, but I'm hoping that we'll get a few more very soon. So let's see what we can see. And try not to fall off of the Palantir. That might be a good idea. A bunch more money. That's good, because I did just spend some money on Fang's weapon. Thunder, please. And arrow. Let's see if any of these are absorbed. Looking good on both of those, actually. So, Fandaga. Only 174 for 2 of those. They're pretty. Yeah. Problem is, I don't want to waste the SP. The CP, so we are still fighting.
Let's get this over with.
Let's see how the Dragoon does. It takes a little while to stagger, but the staggering, it's got a low threshold, so it's not that bad.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Dragoons look good for CP, actually. Then let's not fall. And why do the bridges have guardrails but the rest not?